better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows mean. He gets claws real big, pissed off quick, and if you cross him you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Adrenaline pressure, it's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key controlled by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Alright, y'all, we're about to get started. If you have been with me for a while, you know what this next song means. Get your snacks, your big old steroid strawberries, your drinks, and a little smoky smoke if you need it. Last song before we start.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Put a rock star in this life, I'll live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Put a rock star in this life, I'll live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
What is up, everybody? How are y'all doing tonight? Are we doing good? Are we doing good? Let me see the chat. There we go. How's everybody doing? Pezgod, to answer your question, I may go over that on Friday. I might go over Just Pearly Things on Tim Pool on Friday. Tomorrow night, we're going to go over Swoop's video. After we do the live stream over on broadcast, we're having a live stream at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go over the ex-boyfriend's 2 videos at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then we should be done by 8 because those videos are pretty short. And 8 p.m. I'll be going live, and then at midnight, now recording goes live. So most likely Friday we'll be doing the Tim Pool. I don't know. I have to watch it. If it's a big nothing burger, I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to watch it first and see how I feel about it. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing Sweep's video. So, Mech has been in a war with the raccoon for the past few days. Holy crap. Yes, please be sure to like the stream. If you are not subscribed, please do that. Would love to hit 6K by the end of this month. And I'm so close to hitting it. And YouTube hates me. Just saying.
Apparently, this is a googly
pause.
The eyes on the mic kind of moment.
Pause. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube. Oh, man. So, how's everybody doing? Are we doing okay? Let me ask my chat. How are y'all doing? Oh, hey, yo, chat. By the way, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to start streaming over at Rumble at least 2 days during the week. I need to figure out what 2 days I want to do it. But I'm going to start streaming over there. It looks like quite a few people are going to be going over to Rumble and streaming. Of course, I am not getting rid of my night streams on YouTube. Thank you very much, because I love YouTube. And I love my audience here on YouTube. Good news, my channel over in Rumble, we are up to 1,400 followers. Look at that. Check that out. And it's funny because I'm literally going up against people who are literally on Rumble. It's amazing. I don't know. It's crazy. Call me crazy. I don't know. But that's the thing. So, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad over there. Oh, I'm definitely not going. Listen. I did maybe 2 live streams on Twitch way before Mixer. I knew once Mixer died, I wasn't going to Twitch because it was ran by man babies. That was my literal reason why I would never go to Twitch. And, I've been told y'all to leave Twitch. Just saying. And that's to anybody, any of my friends that I have told, I've been told y'all to leave Twitch. Been told y'all. So. Just saying. Sinessa, I didn't go to jail tonight, so doing awesome. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you haven't been to jail. That's awesome to hear. Oh my God. Okay, so put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to start. And matter of fact, while y'all are putting ones in the chat, I'm going to go get me some water. I'll be right back. Hell yeah, everybody's ready to start. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Yes, going to jail would have definitely been a damper. Rumble and Kick are going to get bigger. Oh no, absolutely. Rumble already with Kai on there, and oh, what's his name? I forgot his name. Kai sent it, and the guy he doing that with, you got Leafy over there. You got a bunch of big people over there. So. Yes, feed Xylie your one's chat. Absolutely. Alright. So. Let's get this started. This is by One Topic at a Time, also known as One Topic. And the video is named, We Need to Talk About Sadmilk and Illuminaughtii. And I wanted to go ahead and go through this video tonight. It's not a very long video, but I wanted to go through it tonight to get it out of the way so I can do the sweep one tomorrow. Okay? Because, you know, we like to A-log around here. So, wanted to get in everything I can get in. There was a specific reason why I didn't do the Wonder video. I don't know. Yeah. And it wasn't a bad thing about the Wonder video. It's just, it was a little, it was real personal, I felt. So, we need to talk about Sadmilk and Illuminaughtii. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and put it at 1.25. And let's go.
Apparently this is a googly eyes on the mic kind of moment. Would a microphone have its eyes on like this or like this? Yeah, okay. There we go. I'm just going to be riffing off the cuff for a while, so don't expect some big receipt drop. It's just going to be me talking things out. I've got some notes to follow generally, and I'll try to do that so that I don't get disorganized. When I posted on Twitter that I didn't really want to rehash a bunch of old stuff from a group project, but just wanted to explain that work functionally broke down and didn't pan out, that is how I felt. And I still maintain an entire lack of interest in pointing fingers over petty things. But not speaking about at least some of what has now been brought up has left a vacuum that can be filled with doubt towards a friend of mine and myself, and without ambiguity. I want...
Okay, I have to do a side note. Y'all remember when my hair was that blue? I'm thinking about going back to that blue. Like when I get on camera again, I'm thinking that's going to be the blue my hair is going to be. I don't know. I haven't figured out if I want to do blue or like purple. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. I got some time to think about it. This guy kind of sounds like an off-brand Markiplier. He does kind of sound like Markiplier. He does. He does. You're not wrong there, maggot.
Wanted to address the parts that I was present for that I feel were misrepresented, and...
I think it's blue. Maybe it could be like a blue-purple... See, it looks blue to me. Either way. Something like that color. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll find out. Shit. I got time.
Lied about, just to clear the air on that side, since I feel at least a little bit like some words were put in my mouth. By the way, if you're here only looking for drama, get out of here. This isn't for you. I really just want to address my community and by extension, Click's community. Those who are there for this or have seen the fallout since. If you're new here, hi, I'm One Topic. I'm going to be breaking this up into a few sections. Here are the highlights. I've largely not wanted to talk about things the last few years because I've been ready to move on. And I was, frankly, just tired of being bullied. A lot of you know that I pretty openly wear my heart on my sleeve.
Well, why is it every time people talk about Illuminaughtii, bully is one of the words that they use or describe? Why has this woman, it seems to me, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, why does it seem like this woman has been let loose to bully everybody on the internet? I'm just wondering. Because it really seems that way. Just saying. It just seems that way. Just throwing it out there. You know? Every time. Every time somebody describes her, there's either bullying happening or they say it's bullying. It's ridiculous. Okay, can we get past the hair color now? That would be great. That would be great. Let's focus. My squirrels in chat, I swear to God, if y'all see something shiny, you get off topic so easy. All right, let's go.
I mean, I sobbed kind of openly when we were playing The Last of Us. What? A bunny. Hey, little guy. He's really cool. I care deeply for my friends and the community, and showing that vulnerability to bullying on the internet wasn't really of interest to me, as I know what kind of audience may follow that, and what that can result in for those who currently enjoy the positivity of our comment section and spaces. I've already seen some of that come along after her video dropped. I don't really want to be the focus here on this channel, or in general. I've been more interested in making the focus the stories or the memes that I share, and then the moments that I relate to them, rather than sharing my life in full or being some celebrity figure. I'm a very average person who doesn't enjoy the attention, and really doesn't enjoy the situation. So this isn't going to be some flashy video, it's just low-key, and when it's done, I hope we don't have to revisit things. Before jumping in, I just want to say this somewhere near the front. The way that I've seen some people address this situation is unacceptable. To use this as an excuse to bash someone's appearance or gender is something that I will not support in this community. I don't condone going out and harassing any creator involved. To briefly recap the situation.
Okay. I kind of agree with that. However, knowing that how she has talked about other people, I'm not going to tone police anybody from doing it. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like, well, I just had this conversation literally minutes ago. It's kind of like the R slur, okay? I don't like to use it in my vocabulary, unless it's like very specific situations. But I'm not going to tone police other people from using it either. Unless, of course, it is to literally bully somebody. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to tone police when people talk about her that way. I'm not going to do it. Pumpkin, this is not about you. I need you to calm the hell down. Thank you. Okay, anyway.
Situation if it's needed. I was in a fun group project called Sadmilk, which I was pretty proud of, and I shouted it out constantly in videos and streams and other projects. Tons of positive aspects initially, but the value of those aspects ended up watered down over time, and my friends and I left the project when the good no longer outweighed the bad. Anyways, Illuminaughtii has dropped a video about it, one that at the time of recording this is still up, and it should be taken down. Take it for what you will, but a lot was framed incorrectly or was outright false.
Yes, it should be taken down because it's absolutely horrific.
Did not properly outline what the members of the group accomplished in terms of work, and the vague accusations that payments weren't made and were still an issue right to the end of the project is also just odd. A lot has been said about it already in Clicks and Wonders videos. I agree with the recounting, as I remember it the same way.
Okay, Sinessa, wait, know about MSI, like their music or allegations? What are you talking about, Sinessa? What's going on?
From my recollection, after things started to get more serious and we had a few recordings, it became pretty clear early on that a couple members couldn't really afford the cost of a fun side project, and we had conversations as a group about how to solve for that, because we didn't want to exclude our friends. One solution discussed, for example, was the rest of the group taking on those costs. For example, when we found out that one of the group members couldn't get the 100K plaque because they couldn't afford the cost of it, we discussed pitching in together with our earnings to get it for them. It wasn't some debt that they'd owe, but just something that we could do for them so that we could all celebrate together. I mentioned this just to demonstrate that when issues arose, we talked them out as a group to find a solution, and then solved for it. So I'm unsure what the larger conversation around payments or payment issues is, as I'm unaware of it, and it wasn't a central theme to why things broke down. Honestly, seeing things unfold this way has been pretty tough. I've taken a break for a hot minute from longer videos because of it, and as you can tell, I'm a little bit rusty sitting here trying to record this. I've been gone for a bit over a month now, it looks like, right after having just taken a break from my health. I've also seen there's just some expectation that I should drop this big expose that I have had no interest in. I haven't spent the last month curating content for a video to play into drama. I've spent that time with friends who were involved, collecting our thoughts and checking in on one another. After everything that I've read this last month about this situation and after, I at least want to address what I was present for. I'm not going to talk about everything everything that went on. It's either unimportant at this moment or puts other creators at risk of being targeted. It made me uncomfortable to hear words or intentions put in my mouth regarding the group call whose framing in the video.
Okay, maybe because they were bigger creators, but the whole thing about, like, payment setups for that sadmilk and stuff like that, honestly, I mean, I think everything should have been kept open and not just put on, like, in other words, they shouldn't have let Illuminaughtii just be the sole person in charge of everything. It should have been a group effort, or if she was in sole charge of everything should have been out in the open and showed, like, this is the payment, this is for this, and not just give me your money. Because it sounds like to me it was a give me your money type of thing. You know what I mean? So...
video does not comport with reality. The retelling of how our group conversation went and using it as a way to frame the situation as Click not actioning soon enough or responding timely is simply a lie. By the time we got into our one-on-one call and even the group call, it had already been taken care of. The person who had been inappropriate was banned from his Discord. I was spending time with Human One before she had to be ready for work when I got the DMs, so I went over to my mic to try to figure out what was going on. The one-on-one call was more to check in on, do you think he would support this person's behavior? And I said no, but that we should really be talking to him directly about this. Illuminaughtii sounded pretty upset during our one-on-one call, and I wanted to be there for my friend, but...
Okay, hearing about that call that they had about Click, remember, Click was asleep when that shit went down, all right? It honestly, from what it sounds like, allegedly, as the Miss Swoop loves to do with a rainbow, allegedly, okay? It sounds like to me she wanted everybody to bury Click, which sounds like to me that she already had a problem with Click. That she wanted to turn them against Click. That's honestly what it sounds like to me. Hearing Click's side, hearing this guy, and hearing everything else about it, it sounds like to me she already didn't like Click and she wanted everybody to turn on him. And she saw that as the opportunity to do that. That's what it is my opinion, that's what it's about. Okay? And just like I said on the broadcast, come at me with a cease and desist. I will literally burn it for everybody on Twitter. I'm telling you now. I will burn it.
I know without a doubt that Click would not support that person's behavior. Click, who is someone I spend an inordinate amount of time with, and I thought the best way to clear this up would be to just talk to him. It felt weird that we hadn't yet. We all got into a group call and confirmed everything had been taken care of prior to the call. The person had been banned, and no, of course, he doesn't condone their behavior, and if he had been awake for it, he would have jumped on it immediately, and that he'll talk to his mods about it directly, and so on and so forth.
Dr. Shivago, you mean what she does every time, LMAO? True. True, Dr. Shivago. So true. Just saying.
I felt like I was more emotional support rather than mediating the chat, so I didn't have that much involvement in the conversation. I actually just sat there and listened for most of it. The call ended up going on for so long that I was really late for my scheduled stream and my mods were waiting on me, which I'd mentioned. At that point, I'd already opened up Microsoft Flight Simulator so I could get it ready for stream, which was noticed during the call and mentioned because Discord has zero chill. And every time you open up a game, it'll change your status to whatever the game is that you have open, so that was seen. Near the end of the call, Illuminaughtii stated that she wanted me to see the screenshots to fully understand the gravity of the situation, and I conveyed that since it was already shared between the two of them during the call, and the person was banned, and how Click was going to talk to his mods after this conversation, and with how everything was already discussed and solved, that I didn't need to see them. And
okay, see, this is another part. She was damn and determined for him to see those screenshots. Why? Because she wanted to bury Click. That's why. That's all she cared about at that moment. She wanted to bury Click. That's it. She was being underhanded and trying to turn people away from the Click.
I had no interest in them. I really didn't want to see the messages of a banned Discord person. A folder of them was dropped into the chat, and I was...
Like he said, there was no point in it. It had gotten taken care of. The person was banned. Click knew everything that happened. Boom, boom, boom. What was the point of him seeing it? What was the point in him seeing it? Obviously, it was bad if the person, I don't know if it was a guy or girl. Obviously, it was bad if the person got banned off of Discord. So what was the point in him seeing it? Because she wanted to burn the Click. I'm telling you now, she wanted to burn him. She already had problems with the Click. That's what I believe in my heart.
was told it was important to look at them. So wanting to keep the waters calm, I opened the folder and I looked at one of the screenshots, and then I reiterated in written text what I'd already conveyed, which was that I had no interest in having access to the screenshots. The conversation felt weird at the time, and looking back, it's weird how it was reframed for the purpose of that video, but from my memory, the call was actually pretty positive. Checking in on an issue that was seen on Discord, making sure Click was okay, and I had the impression we were all friends by the end of it. I don't want to rehash the screenshot everyone has seen, but I actually DM'd Click immediately after the call, and this was our conversation regarding it. How dare you diss my kissy noises? Yeah, thanks for that, dude. Lol. I'm sorry all of that got dumped on you at once, dude. I agree, Illumi can talk to you directly about this, obviously, and she woke me up a while ago with a lot of concern, so I was just sticking around to make sure that she didn't take things to the worst conclusion. Let me know.
Yeah, okay.
If you feel up to streaming or anything today. Haha, it's all good. I'm not surprised, to be honest, and it isn't a shock. Happy to have you there. We'll see. I was planning on streaming like an hour ago, but if this doesn't drain me too much, I'm down. Can't promise, though. It was draining to me. I didn't know about this stuff outside of what you told me a few weeks ago, and I was sleeping. Lol. This was me joking about having been asleep at the time. This is in reference to the call, because we all knew Click had been asleep. And same.
Click was asleep. God forbid his telepathy wasn't working while he was asleep. I'm telling you, she wanted to burn the Click. I'm telling you. And she tried to turn one topic on the Click. That's what she was doing.
I pushed back my stream, haha. I'll start with Fall Guys and you can keep me posted. Nice. Click had already solved an issue with his mods a few weeks before, and that was brought up during the call, and he explained it was handled, but that wasn't the focus of the call. Before moving forwards, I know that my Discord is much smaller, but I'm still confused about the phrasing of who owned whose mods, and claiming Click's mods didn't do anything to ban a member if they both shared mods.
Okay, and that's another thing with Blair, and I've got to say this. Why is it every time you talk about Blair in any of these damn situations, it always includes Discord and mods? She always has something to say about somebody's mods. Like she is in control of everybody around her. What is wrong? I wish she would. I wish she would tell me how to run my Discord. I'm going to tell you what. She has a really big problem trying to tell people how to run a Discord. And she tried to project into Click streams. True, Dr. Shivago. True.
Because then the mods who did do the ban were also his mods, even if they're moderating elsewhere, because they're also moderating his Discord. Anyways, I didn't call it.
Pumpkin, I'm going to put you in a crate. Stop. Stop it. You cannot hold my hand. I'm busy right now. Mommy's working. Okay? Thank you. All right.
A specific meeting, Click did express the importance of having one to clear the air about what we all found stressful and how to solve for it, something he and I had talked about, but we didn't call a meeting. He and I had actually scheduled time off for us to catch up on our workload and just spend time away from the project, and when we were told the meeting was to take place, it was during that time off that we had scheduled. Time we needed to step away for a breather. I don't need to rehash the full meeting. I wasn't there for as long as the others, and what was said to me was quoted more accurately in Wonder's video. How the rest of the meeting went was recounted to me afterwards and later corroborated by the others who stayed. This was detailed in Click's Twitter thread. It became clear during the meeting that me simply staying involved in the project was unhealthy for me, but also that my participation was seen as antagonistic. I don't know what she needed, but whatever it was.
You know what she needs? I'm going to tell y'all, okay. It is my opinion, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. It is my opinion, all Blair needs and wants is for people to kiss her ass. That's what she wants. Period, point blank, period. She wants to be looked at as a figurehead and for people to kiss her ass. That's all she wants. That's all she wants. Resty, 100%. Control freak. Yes. 100%. That's all she wants. She just wants people to kiss her ass and tell her how good she is. That's all she wants. She wants a hug box. Nobody can have varying opinions. You can't try to take something over. You can't do any of that. She wants people to kiss her ass. 1,000%.
Whatever kind of help it wasn't what a friend could give. And I don't think I was one at that point. And that sucked. I hadn't actually seen my departing message since making it. I wrote this and then left the server. Since it's been in others' videos, I'm just gonna read it out. Hey.
Dinah. She's a pillar of the community. True, Dinah, true. She is an upstanding member of the community, 100%. Oh, God. Dr. Shivago says Sarah J. Warren would never ask for that. Of course not. Not Sarah J. Warren. Just saying.
Hey fam, I've had a quick chat with Oz, but I want to share with you the details. I've decided to step away from sadmilk. Sadmilk is an excellent project, one that I've loved participating in and making friends through. I genuinely care for each of you, and it's hard to recognize when things are fundamentally not working despite trying to push through it. I have done my best to adapt myself, my voice, my presence, and my humor around what all of you will find works in a video. And I've done my absolute best to be the voice of reason when big things are changing or we need someone to prepare bad news, but the level of involvement I've had is not sustainable, and progressing further into it this way is continuing to be unhealthy for me, both publicly and privately. Currently, I will be stepping away from sadmilk. I don't have any public messaging planned, as any change, such as someone leaving, can make people feel like a project is on rocky footing, and I don't want my personal exit to be the cause of yet more drama. I love you all, and I need to do this for my sake. I love what we've done so far, and I know you can take this further. OT.
You know, it's pretty sad when you have to step down from a podcast over some drama like that. That's just sad. Also saw someone comment, she's the one who wanted control, but then complained about being the one. And yeah, that's what she did it in her video. That's exactly what she said in her video. That's exactly what she said in her video. She complained about being in control, but you know she wanted to be in control. So basically, she makes up shit to complain about to make herself look like a victim so people can kiss her ass even more. That's what she does. That's exactly what she does. Christopher says, I honestly stand by with what I said earlier. I think Blair has some serious sociopathic tendencies. Her manipulative tactics when it comes to how she plays with others. It's sociopathic textbook. Allegedly, sounds kind of right. Yeah. I mean, whew, she's a doozy. Okay? I'm just going to keep it at, she is a doozy.
I've also asked Click, who left a day or so after I did, to please read his departing message for us.
God, my nose is stuffy today, but I'm going to read
Ooh, we get to hear the Click's voice. I love, listen. One thing that I can appreciate Illuminaughtii in, okay, is I found the Click. All right? Not only is this man nice to look at on his channel, okay, because I did subscribe with a bell on, all right, but he is nice to listen to. He has a very nice voice. So thank you, Illuminaughtii, for sending me straight to the Click. I appreciate it. Anywho.
this anyway, because...
Dude, you're so sick.
Okay, let me get through this. Oh my god. Hey up, friends. I'm a slime all over y'all. I have taken this last week to think things through thoroughly, and realized during the past time, and especially during the Monday meeting, that a lot of priorities and ideas for sadmilk have shifted. It is always fun to see a project move forward and see your friends be invested and creative. However, I also feel like I was in the minority in the meeting, and that is perfectly okay. Everyone doesn't have to agree on everything or do the same things. With all these... God.
You're
with all these
dying right
changes,
now.
I am very dying. With all these changes, sadmilk is heading in a direction that I simply cannot follow at this time. You may have noticed on my other platforms that I have decreased my width and activity in many places, such as the podcast, my ASMR channel, I stream less, etc. I realized that my life was getting incredibly isolated, where I sometimes didn't see another human for 3 days in a row and didn't leave the house. Being the extrovert I am, this has started to affect my mental health negatively, and I need to drop some things to make life work. Hence, I can't ride with you on the current path, sadmilk.
Okay, hold on. We're going to stop in the middle of... See, now, Top Tomato, you have stopped me from listening to Click for a second. What do you mean, first it was Clown, now it's the Click? Let me tell you something, Top Tomato, okay? Miss Top Tomato. First of all, no one has a voice like Clown, okay? I love me some Clown. I just need him to say my name, okay? I'm trying to get a recording with him just saying my name, or even a hi Xylie, okay? And you know what? The Click has a nice voice too. Two different distinctive voices, okay? So don't at me. Do not at me. Don't subtweet me. Don't do any of that, okay? I like me some Click and some Clown. They are uncomparable. Thank you very much. I'm going to get off my little soapbox now, and we're going to continue.
goes on. I wish the best for the channel, and it has been a blast to do something like this with like-minded people. I do still consider everyone here close friends, and I look forward to talking with you guys in DMs or other servers. I don't plan on having a public announcement made. Just let it fade out smoothly. With a new style of content that might actually happen naturally. Love you all deeply, and thank you for letting me partake in this project. Woo!
Thanks for recording it, even though you're really sick.
Oh, no worries, no worries. My voice is still buttery smooth, but instead of butter, it's slime.
Oh, God, stop. All right, that's it. We're done. Okay, I'm going to stop recording. Come on. Thanks, click. After that, we talked about how we could quietly tell our moderators that we had left the group without causing a stir. To not cause a mess, but to look out for specific or targeted messages in chat or in Discords and redirect or delete as needed. We had no intention of going after anyone or telling a story about why we left. We wanted what was best for our friends, even if that meant we couldn't move forwards with them on one work project. iilluminaughtii is correct that she did not speak to me after the meeting, not since 2020. Click was right that we didn't want to weigh in on things at the time because speaking towards any of this was clearly seen as antagonistic.
So they were trying to leave in a good way and not cause drama and, do it the correct way and not start shit. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. But you know what? Allegedly, iilluminaughtii couldn't let it be. And the question is, why couldn't iilluminaughtii just let it be? That is the true question above anything else. Why couldn't she let it be? If they just walked away amicably, I have a hard time with that word. If they walked away with no hard feelings, no drama, why couldn't she let it be? Yeah, like adults. They walked away like adults. Like adults should be able to. Even if you don't like the person, you should be able to walk away like an adult. But she couldn't.
Or threatening, and we just wanted to give everyone the space to move on. But regardless of what we did or didn't do, rumors continued to spin.
Tomato.
And it was so disappointing, especially when some of the rumors were furthered on Reddit from iilluminauttii's main account. Not only were these posts inaccurate, but they showed a dishonest oversimplification of the work we had done on this project. I took a mental health break from my server with everything going on. I've tried not to share a lot of personal details about myself when making my channel, intentionally so, because I want the focus to be more on the stories or memes from the community that knows what it feels like to not like yourself and to want to improve. And something I found when I started my YouTube channel is I started to like myself more. There's still down days and bad days, but they were a lot more manageable when being able to focus on work I believed in and supporting a community I really value. Struggling with mental health was something I related to strongly with other members of the group, and we talked pretty openly about it. Our fears, our insecurities. One thing I never thought would be released was personal details about a group member's mental health or their struggles. I figured...
It was so disgusting. Her video, when she came out with that god-awful video, one of the most disgusting things that she did in that video was talk about Wonder's mental health. I sat there dumbfounded the first time I watched it, and I was like, oh my God, she has lost her damn mind. She has lost her damn mind with this. The 1KQ. She knows we all know the real side to her now, so she's fully mask off now, I guess, on her Homelander arc. Oh my God. I'm wondering if she's going to come out with another video. Because they're starting to stack up on her now. I'm really, really, really wondering if she's coming out with another video. And she better come correct. Honestly, this is going to, so much has come out about her. This is going to haunt her for a very long time. A very long time. And she made it worse on herself. She got too big for her britches, and she complained to an actual lawyer about taking her style, which, by the way, they look nothing alike, over torn paper and a highlighter plug-in. Okay? And it has developed into an ex-boyfriend come out, all the members of sadmilk, 2 cease and desist, Tommy C story getting covered again by a bigger creator finally, and what do you call it? Cool World Happy Minds stuff coming right back up. Everything is being dug up on her, all because you got too big for your britches, Blair. all because you thought you were untouchable and you just found out you can be touched. You can be taken down a peg or two. You really can. That's why you don't get big-headed, people. This is the exact reason why. Don't get big-headed. Honestly, don't, because this is what happens to you. I don't want to say the word because I cut that word out of my vocabulary a long couple of weeks ago. The karma word, but that's what it is. Just saying. Yes, homegirl pulled the rug from under herself. She deserves the exposing. Voltage Mike, you are 100% correct on that. 100%. Voltage Mike, you're right.
Those kind of personal details would be off limits and no way would be used as a weapon. We were surprised by the Reddit posts. Certainly, the details from the troll account were so specific, but behind the scenes, I was constantly reminding people not to jump to conclusions about this, that even though the timing was strange and the details were so specific, you should not be paranoid about who it originated from.
Hold on,
and the details were so specific, you should not...
Specific. And then one topic left the server to wait until things blew over. It sounds like what cowards do. Oh. That's about what he said. Oh, shit. Okay.
Be paranoid about who it originated from. I don't have a lot of interest in going over the Doobie Schmertz accounts themselves in detail. Either the one on Reddit or the ones on Twitter or however many other alt accounts. I worked with Click when it happened to contact the creators and friends that were tagged, and I know he apologized for his words that he said when he was 15. And
this is one topic. No verse. We are having a good Christian mingle chat tonight. Can you please behave? Verse, please. Thank you. This is one topic. It used to be part of sadmilk, and he came out with a video about Illuminaughtii and his experience with her. Could you please behave, sir? Thank you.
Swedish and learning English as a second language. However, the account targeted his apology, said it was bad, and continued on to ping others.
Yeah, that's that Doobie Schmertz account. That was allegedly one of Blair's alts. Yep.
It became clear the harassment was not intended to stop. There were specific portions of the posts on Reddit from the troll account that stood out to me, and intentional phrasing to drive a wedge between Click and I. And one topic is friends with someone while pretending to be wholesome and good.
Yep, there you go. So, yeah, she targeted him as well. She just targeted everybody from sadmilk. You know, I don't understand. If somebody walks away, like we said before, if somebody walks away like an adult, can't you be an adult back and just leave them the fuck alone? And then to go so far as to, allegedly, go through an alt account to talk shit. You can't even talk shit from your chest. You can't even talk shit from your chest. You have to use an alt account. Oh my God. That's childish. Childish. Illuminaughtii, I hope you know, ma'am, I hope you understand you are Creepshow art levels at this point. I hope you know that. I hope you know you are literally synonymous with Creepshow art at this point. That's how bad this is. Ma'am.
I think one topic is a liar and a sham and has been pandering to our community. If he stays friends with someone like this, he is using us for money.
Let's talk about pandering for a second. Okay. So I understand, obviously, I've talked about this 5 million times on my channel. People can change. People can change their outlooks on things. They can change their outlooks and what words they use. They can change their outlook and like government issues, right, left, whatever. All right. But I'm going to be kind of honest. I don't think Blair ever changed. I'm glad the word pandering was used in this sentence because I'm going to be very truthful with y'all. I think she pandered to Tommy and SFTP. I think she then turned around and pandered to the anti-MLM community. And I'm going to be truthful. I think she pandered to the serfs and the leftist mafia. I think she's been pandering this whole time because she, in my opinion, she doesn't give a fuck about anything but her numbers. And she wants to be able to grab any and all subs as she can. I really believe that. I think Tommy hit it right on the nose. That she's probably apolitical and she doesn't believe in anything but YouTube. Yes, exactly, Verse. Blair doesn't have political opinions. She molded to her surroundings. Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Her loyalty, and hint, you are 100% correct. Her only loyalty is to the green. Yes. And I really believe that. I really believe it. I think she panders to anybody and everybody that she can and surrounds herself with. That's a snake, people. Somebody like that, you need to watch out for. Just throwing it out there.
It was such specific phrasing and sounded so familiar.
You know who else used to do that? Okay, class. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Do you know who else used to do that? Do you know who else used to pander to people and change views based on who they were around and switched up how they talked or what their super chats looked like based on who they were around or who they were talking to? Do you know who used to do that? I bet y'all can't guess. Who used to do that, y'all? Give me some names. No, not me, you asshole. Verse. I'm still the same old mean ass bitch as I've always been. Nope. Creepshow Art used to do it. Creepshow Art used to do the exact same thing. Creepshow Art used to do the exact same thing. Wait, who? Coco, you don't know nothing about Creepshow Art? What? If you don't know about Creepshow Art, I have a whole playlist about Creepshow Art on my channel. I A-logged the whole... Listen, the Creepshow Art shit that went down, she got me monetized on my channel. So, thank you, Creepshow Art. But, yeah. Creepshow Art used to do that. And you can tell by who she talks to, and you hear interviews and then how she would talk when she used to go up to Augie's channel. Yeah, Creepshow Art. Echo, because I asked a question, that's why.
I didn't want to believe it. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my mind around this. We had been transparent about focusing on streaming to help bring in side income because even though a side project like sadmilk was affordable and even profitable in the latter months, in order to do this long term, we needed to ensure we were bringing in more income in addition to having fun with the community. And I talked about how making content for the Patreon was taking a lot of time, but how I really enjoyed my circle over there. And the comment, "I know I'm going to be leaving and stop supporting him on Patreon," sounded so... I couldn't believe that this was the person who would say that. Salty.
I 100% believe that was the person who said that.
Yes.
Did you leave sadmilk because we were paying you better on the podcast?
No. No. Wait, I was getting paid?
Shut up, Salty. A couple of months later, I found out personal and private details about members of the group who left were being spread around maliciously when I was DM'd by a concerned community member who had been talked to. A community member who still messages me today with concerns about all of this.
I wouldn't doubt that y'all found me through the Creepshow Art coverage because I did oh my God, total, maybe 13 live streams over it. Oh, I milked the hell out of that Creepshow Art coverage. I milked the hell out of it. But you know what? I have everything logged down on what happened. If you want a comprehensive log of what happened during the Creep Show art stuff, just go to the 2 playlists that I have. And it was because of Creep Show art I got monetized, you know? So I thank Creep Show art to this day. Like, thank you, man, because halfway through it I got monetized and then I started getting paid for it. You know? Hey.
The message was concerning offline information that had not been shared outside of private work conversations, private one-on-one conversations, or had not been shared at all, mixed in with fabrications. It later became clear who that information had originated from, and this was later independently corroborated by a creator who had come forward to me who had witnessed this. Over the last month, I've seen a lot of things that were said about me, and about us, maybe too much. I do believe that a person should be allowed some space and privacy to vent frustrations or to feel angry about friends or colleagues with people they trust, and I'm not upset about that. I don't care that mean words were said about me or that mean words will still be said about me. What I do care about is how lies were weaponized against myself and my friends. There is a distinct difference between privately venting and purposefully spreading of harmful lies.
Period. Point blank, period. Yes. And if you have to spread lies to get a point across, you are a piece of shit. Because if anything needs to be your weapon, it should be the truth. Just saying. Toot, stop always thinking you're in trouble. Clear, you too. Stop thinking you're always in trouble. Why do you always think you're in trouble?
I had to tell my family that they couldn't engage with my content out of concern that they might say something that would get them targeted too. I had to worry not just about who I made friends with, but who, by being friends with me, I put at risk.
I do know that feeling very well. I wanna hit this. I want to play this
difference between privately venting and purposefully spreading of harmful lies. I had to tell my family that they couldn't engage with my content out of concern that they might say something that would get them targeted too. I had to worry not just about who I made friends with, but who, by being friends with me, I put at risk.
I know that feeling very well. There's a reason why Mr. Xylie will never type in my chat. And yeah, I've had those same concerns before. I've had those same exact concerns before. I actually had those same concerns with the ladies that I'm in the broadcast with. I know that feeling very well. I do. I know that feeling, and it's a very unsettling feeling. I know that feeling when I left the beauty drama community because of the certain people that had things to say about me leaving. That's why, like I said, like I've told y'all before, me and Skip were by ourselves for like a year and a half. You know, so I can relate to that. I can 100% relate to that. So.
Dealing with all of this is certainly stressful, and you start to question yourself and doubt yourself.
That's why I have a hard time playing with others. If you notice, 100%, I wouldn't say 100%, but a good 90% of my stuff, I'm just here by myself. Because I'm not used to collabing with other people, because I'm not used to having that with other people. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. And honestly, Matt has made it easier for me to transition into doing that. But I'm just so used to doing it by myself. You know, even when it comes to finding videos or this, that, and the other. I mean, the fact that I even have Jaded edit is amazing. You know? Verse says, "'Cause you hate me." Verse, I don't hate you. You're one of my favorites. How do I... Verse, listen, this is not pat Verse on the back time, okay? You know you're one of my favorites, you little shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, here we go. As soon as Verse starts acting up, here comes Leon out of the blue gonna start acting up. Oh, I know more than anyone here, Xylie, because you hate me. I don't hate you either. If I hated you, you wouldn't be in the Discord. Oh my God. See? But you know what? We're going to continue this video. That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to continue this video, and y'all are not going to make me look like I have some kind of heart. One, okay? Don't be exposing me. Don't be atting me right now, okay? And two, we have a video to finish, all right? Let's go. And And Leon, would you please unblock Plants? Because Plants has to ask you that every time. All right, let's go.
I had no idea that that was by design. I feel very lucky that I've had a good support network around.
I mean, if you left, Leon. I'm not going to beg you to come back.
I had no idea that that was by design. I feel very lucky that I've had a good support network around myself the last few years. I've had the same friends who went through that with me.
Yep, I'm still here.
Yeah, still here. Just sick, not bad.
And the same
Ooh, click with that voice. We're going to listen to that one more time. Sorry, y'all.
you start to question yourself and doubt yourself. I had no idea that that was by design. I feel very lucky that I've had a good support network around myself the last few years. I've had the same friends who went through that with me.
Yep, I'm still here.
Yeah, still here. Just
Woo, click. I'd like to hear his voice. Sorry.
sick, not bad.
And the same moderators who help keep the community safe.
I moderate your Discord, I moderate your Twitch, I moderate your YouTube, I moderate your life.
Hey, all right now, Monster. All right. And Human One has been through all of this with me and seen everything.
Yep, I'm still here.
I've taken a month away from things because I'm also the support network for others, and I've been there for them. Through this most recent rehashing of things, I've seen what they've seen, and being there for them was the priority. I still don't want to believe all of this is true. I'm not convinced the person who did this did not intend real-world harm to us.
I don't know about real-world harm, but I honestly believe she meant harm as far as your creative process and your YouTube. Which, if it's your job, then it would be real-world harm. So I guess it kind of would be real-world harm if it pushed you off the platform. In the sense of making money and stuff like that. Because I don't know if he does it full-time. But she definitely meant harm to your YouTube and to your social media platforms. She definitely, allegedly, she definitely meant harm in that way. Most definitely. I believe that. It is my opinion that she definitely meant harm in that way. Man, I'd rather support... Verse, I am not... No.
Only kind of person who could slander their friends like this is someone who is darkly unremarkable.
This is One Stop. Hell Hath No Fury. This is One Stop. He was part of Sadmilk, the podcast that The Click and Wonder, I think, was an editor or whatever. And Blair, The Click, him, and Oz was on.
Blair, I don't know if you've made it this far, but I'm sorry. I truly am. I really wish we could have been the friends you were looking for, but we were still your friends. What?
You have nothing to be sorry for. Don't give her that. Don't say sorry. No, absolutely not. No. It's two middle fingers in the air and fuck you. That's what it is. It's not a sorry. Don't be sorry to her. She's the one that's done all this, not you. What?
What you did was unacceptable and goes so far beyond any petty beefs or squabbles or hurt feelings. This wasn't just trying to separate yourself from us like we asked for and worked to do. You acted like this was a war and that you should be recruiting soldiers to come after us. You lied. And I can only think that's because you wanted us gone. Not just off of YouTube. You wanted these lies to come into our everyday life offline. You're right. We haven't spoken since the meeting, and I had wondered about that because now it seems like you had a plan you wanted to implement, and we were your punching bags. And that sucked, man.
That not only sucks, it's sick. It is absolutely sick. The more I hear about what Blair has allegedly done, the more I'm sitting back and go, oh my God, there is something wrong with you. Ma'am, you need help. You need real world help. There is something legitimately wrong with you. Verse, I swear to God.
So much. Stop going after people who were your friends. Stop bullying other creators. I used to be really proud of what we worked on, and I've got some good memories of it, with yourself included. These people who were your friends, who had gone to bat for you so many times, And then when they finally couldn't take how you treated them, you immediately turned on them and worked to isolate them from their friends and their communities. People aren't only a sum of their worst qualities, and we aren't only our insecurities or fears. None of us looked at you as only one thing. We were proud to be your friends, and for so long we gave you everything we were able to. But when we explained our boundaries, it just wasn't good enough. That kind of resentment.
It's never good enough for her, from what I'm hearing. It's never good enough for her. It wasn't good enough. Tommy wasn't good enough for her. Crew World Happy Mind and her explanation wasn't good enough for her. Let's see. Anybody from Sadmilk, it wasn't good enough for her. Nothing's ever good enough for her. Nothing. It honestly seems that way.
Builds up. It doesn't mean we hated you or that we could never reconnect down the road, but we recognize that it was no longer safe for our well-being to keep working with you. Having a grudge is one thing, but going after everyone is something entirely different. I don't know you, Blair. I don't know you, but I really wish things could have been different. I don't know if you have a support network around you to help you through this, but I hope you do. I hope on the other side of this, you just discontinue your harassment of creators you were once associated with, that you stop punching down on smaller creators. I don't have any hope of an honest apology, but you should really take that video down, Blair.
True. Mike Lopez, I swear to God. Listen, y'all have to understand, this isn't a commentary community guy. Okay? This is a totally different community. A community in which people can show emotions. Okay? Alright? Not everybody on YouTube is hardened people like the commentary community people. Alright? These guys over there are a little bit like, they show more emotion. They'll tell you how they're really feeling instead of sucking it up. Okay? They're not like commentary community people. All right. So y'all need to understand that. All right. Not everybody is like Augie or Nick or Bo Blacks or Tommy or Dave. Okay. They actually show emotions over there. Oh my God. You got Verse. Between you and Mike, I swear to God, Verse. Between you and Mike, I swear to God, I'm gonna hide people. I swear to God, I'm gonna hide y'all from this damn chat. Y'all keep going. Oh.
I had to get a coffee and cool down. All right, common questions. Yeah, ads on the video. The others have talked about why, algorithm and whatnot, but I also haven't uploaded for over a month while talking with the guys and going through all of the details of the situation, so a little bit of time to make up for. Are you pursuing this legally? I have spoken to a legal team about this previously, before all of this, and while there are directions we could go in, I just have no interest in pursuing that option at this time. Unless I have to. Like before, I just want to be done with all this. Fundraising! Yes! It's the first of the month. It's Pride Month. And I'm linking the Trevor Project on this video, as I have on...
I don't want to hear no shit from any of y'all. Because I know Verse and Mike are about to say something slick. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Before y'all even type it, I don't want to hear it.
Many other videos. My target is to complete the goal of raising $100,000 by the end of June. We're getting suspiciously close. Are you still gonna keep making content? If the intention was to make me go away forever, I'm certainly not gonna be making it easier to achieve that. I will still be making content. This is my only planned response. I don't really want to cover everything I've been through in all this. It just doesn't feel helpful. I've spent a lot of time speaking to my friends about how I could best support them, and at that time, all they needed was for me to be there for them. Now, with threats of legal action, I wanted my position to be clear. I do have a bit of a...
I get an LOL from Verse, and Mike is like, fine. It's like I virtually smacked the hand of Verse and Mike. That's hilarious. I love you guys. Oh my God. Y'all make my chats amazing. I love it.
A funny story from this. When talking with Wonder, I heard the words, James, down the stairs into the basement. And I say, what? I did no such thing. What a time to find out you share a name with a dog. Out of all of this, at least there's one like fun thing I can finally do. Boom.
Okay. Yeah. The end of the video is kind of lame, but you know, you get the gist. You get this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that was that video. I wanted to go ahead and get it, like get a reaction to it, because I'm gonna do Swoop's video tomorrow. Swoop's video is amazing. I loved it so much. Alright, I'll buy chat tacos for tonight. Oh, you're buying tacos for a small PP? Hell yeah. I love tacos. I love tacos. He does have a nice giggle. I do appreciate that giggle. Verse, I'm going to be honest. I don't want Tommy to react to it, okay? Because Tommy's just going to be Tommy, and that's just so mean. That dude will spur going tomorrow. Verse, no. Verse, don't do that. What are you doing, Verse? No. No, 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 no. There's many other things that Tommy can talk about, like the whole Twitch thing going on, etc., etc. Okay? Just saying. Y'all are so mean. How did y'all become so damn mean? That commentary community got you. That's what that was. I was born mean. That's my excuse. Another 90 minutes until I get paid and then I can buy tacos. Hell yeah. Messaging him now. Verse, no. Verse, what? Oh my God. Verse, you are such a shithead. Why would you? Oh my God. You know, I actually believe Verse is doing that. Let me tell you why. Because Verse thought it was so funny that I cried at Tommy's video on the broadcast. He thought that was hilarious. And he wanted to show Tommy how Xylie showed emotion about his video. But you know what? It backfired because it touched Tommy's heart. So kiss my ass, Verse. How about that? Okay? Okay, Verse? Wait, what do you mean you didn't? Was it you or Matt that told Tommy about it? Oh, you wanted to see Tommy cry? Wouldn't it? Oh my God, wouldn't that have been some shit? You know, if he would have cried, yeah, he did almost do it because he got choked up, all right? I can sit here and say, as a proud woman in the commentary community, I got Tommy choked up. Just saying. I got Tommy C choked up. If he would have cried, it would have been even better. Alright, so any last comments or questions before I get out of here? Because I just wanted to do that for tonight and get it out of the way. So. Matt probably did tell him, Fairy. Matt's evil. I don't know if y'all understand this. Matt is evil. Matt's an evil man. Better than Tommy making you... What? Verse what? I'm not... Shut up. Oh, you told Tommy, not Matt. Okay. Xylie, can I make you a taco? Yes, you can make me a taco. I know, Verse. I know. I'm just playing with you. I thought it was actually, honestly, when Tommy reacted to that, that was actually very touching. And at least Tommy understood that it did come from, like, because when I cried, I didn't watch. Like, when I rewatched it on the broadcast, I honestly didn't think I was going to cry. But it just hit me. And I appreciate the fact that he understood that it wasn't just for show. That was, like, my actual emotions about it. So, it was very touching. It was very touching. Yes, Just Peachy. I love that song. I love that song. My ending song, I love it. He does have a soul verse. And that's one thing I appreciate about Tommy. You know, he gets on here and he acts like Billy Badass. I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of scared to talk to him if it's like in front of a bunch of people because I'm scared, one, I'm going to get the bomb. That's why I never call in because I'm always scared he's going to bomb me off. Or two, you know, I don't know. I'm just always worried about him yelling at me or something, which he never has. He absolutely never has. But, you know, he's kind of intimidating. But, yeah, you could tell he has a heart. It's very sweet. Eva did get a little emotional. But anyway, I am going to get out of here. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Tomorrow, let me go over my schedule. I have an interview with Joey Westside tomorrow. And then 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going live on the broadcast. And 8 p.m., or 8-ish p.m., depending on what time we get done. I'm going to be going live here. And we're going to go over the Illuminaughtii video by Swoop. And then at midnight, Now Recording goes live. So I am going to get out of here. You get bombed off the show? No way. No. I've never gotten bombed off the show. It's always a worry of mine to get bombed off the show. So, all right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a great night. And always remember, no matter what, keep that shit real. Bye.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only 1%. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss, oh, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no